Greetings, this is Troy Newham, author of 2084, The Search for Love, Hope, and Faith, which you will be able to download for free every weekend of the month in celebration of the election if you own a Kindle from Amazon.com. It's yours for free. Read it, enjoy it, torture your friends by quoting Troy Newham's 2084. This week's message from Moses is about the debate and how Obama got his butt kicked horribly. Oh my god, that was just embarrassing. I would have felt bad for him if he wasn't the Antichrist. I mean, you know, whatever. But it was like watching a high school debate, man. You don't look down. I don't care if he was taking notes. You know, well, he was taking notes. You know what? He should see the, replays from Nixon versus Kennedy. He should know you don't look down, you don't scratch it in, you don't look at your watch, you don't pick your nose. I mean, these are just general things that you shouldn't do when you're in a debate. But, he's down there. Man, I'm tired. Too much golf. Should sleep. Where am I? Oh, yeah. The economy. Yeah, it's bad, but it would have been a whole lot worse. Ditch. Go back in the past. 4 years of progress. You can tell because we're in the same spot. Speaking of which, they're touting these new unemployment numbers. How great these are. Wow, unemployment is now 7.8%, and this is such a dramatic decrease that the Republicans are saying, there must be a lie! It's 7.8! Wasn't it like, 5% a while back? I mean, how bad is it that when it drops to 7.8, we think that they're lying? I mean, it's been over 8 for 4 years now. It's crazy. 43 months. This is the 44th month. So, we're coming up on 4 years. If you're going to be that way about it and have to be like, God, baby, it's 4 months, shut up, 4 years. All right, fine, whatever. But, let's be honest here. Yeah, that number's probably a lie. One, if you take the same labor participation rate that was around when he took office versus now, our unemployment's actually like 11.2%, not 7.8. So they really manipulate the numbers to make themselves look a lot better than what they really are. That being said, yeah, I think it's a lie. Because let's be honest. This is the president for over a month told us that all the riots and the dead ambassador was all over a stupid little independent film that was on the internet. Told us this with a straight face. Like, oh, genuine outcry over this film. When we knew from several different sources, verified by several different sources, there was a terrorist attack. Why the cover-up? Well, because the embassy over there was like, dude, I think they're gonna kill us all. Could we get some help? And he's like, oh, no, you're fine, man. No one send help over there. Look like we don't trust the Muslims. It mustn't offend the Muslims. Mustn't offend the Muslims. My God. No, all right, well, you guys are fine. Oh, you're dead. Shit. Independent film making fun of the prophet. Dead people, not our fault. And, of course, the media went right along with it. Because that's what they like to do. They just like to walk along. No, don't want to rock the boat. Don't want to ask any questions. No questions. And, of course, now that's what's being blamed, right? Well, the reason Obama didn't do so well is because you didn't ask any hard questions when he was in office. How dare you, media, let down the poor, defenseless president? He's not an adult man with a thinking brain. He needs to be challenged and whatnot. And you're to blame. This elegant man, this god of a creature who God blessed upon this earth to lead us, and you let him down. Why? No. You see, the reason that he was so good in 08 and he wasn't so good, he was like a 5-year-old in the debate versus McCain, the town hall, and go back and look. Can I respond to that? Can I respond to that? I'm ready to respond to that. You've already had your shot, man. Sometimes you lose a point. You know what? Suck it up. Get back to your podium. Quit running around like and whining like a 5-year-old and act like an adult man. Okay? It was the most pathetic thing I'd ever seen. And after that debate, all I got to hear was, wow, what a masterful performance by this great orator, this leader of men. Surely he shall lead us to the promised land. Really? 5-year-old running around, crying his eyes out because he lost a point. You know what? Sometimes you lose a point. You come back and you come back swinging. But that's not the reason why he lost the debate against Romney. The reason he lost the debate against Romney is because he leads a life of contradiction. Every single point that he makes, he's been on the opposite side of the coin on. Everything that he said, he contradicts. He says, oh, well, this is improving. No, it's not. Here's the facts and figures. Because when you're running on emotion, when you're running on anecdotes, those fall flat. When the other person can quote you statistics. When he can show you graphs and figures and charts showing that you are a liar. And, what are you going to do? People want to know, why didn't you bring up the 47%? You could have crushed Romney with that. Because, Romney could have easily defended it. They don't want to bring that out because if they do, and Romney successfully defends it, that's gone. Right now, so long as they never bring it up while Romney's right there, able to defend it on national TV, on one-on-one, bam, then they can use it all day long in their advertisements. Because they don't want to convince the smart people that Romney really wants the 47% of Americans to drop dead. No, they want to go over there and convince the stupid people of this. The people who go, we got our Obama phone! They're going to Cleveland! Ah! He wants to get those people believing that Romney wants them all dead. To me, the greatest part of the night is when Romney turned around, what Obama said. Obama said, you can really judge a man how he spends his money. And he said, alright. You said teachers are so important? For the same $94 billion you threw away on green energy, you could have hired 2 million teachers. And Obama had that look on his face that everyone has when they've set up their own trap and they walked right into it. It is a look of, well, I have nothing to say about that. No good retort. I really blew myself off on that one. I think I shall just sit here and hope to God the time runs out, because, I really need a nap. It's really high up here in Denver, and I flew in at 2. Al Gore. How's Al Gore the leader of anything? I mean, this guy is an idiot. He's the same one who said, just a few kilometers under the earth. It is several million degrees Fahrenheit. Dang, really? Million? Like the temperature of the sun? He's an idiot. What? I got nothing. Speaking of idiots, I have a coworker. My coworker's not the idiot, who thinks that it's going to be an even match between Biden and Paul Ryan. I'm willing to stick my neck out and make a prediction, people. Write it down! Write it in stone! For I shall double your money back if I am wrong! That next week, Paul Ryan will kick Biden's butt on national TV, and it's gonna be a massacre. Just tape it. It should be funny. It should be absolutely hilarious. Should have a lot of outtakes. Biden will say something that's absolutely asinine, and they'll probably cut over to Paul Ryan, and he'll have this look on his face. And then he'll ask, do I really have to respond to this? Because I'm willing to leave this, just let it be. Let this be a little sound clip that they put on TV next week, because he's an idiot. Don't get me wrong, Joe Biden looks like a nice guy, acts like a nice guy. He's like Uncle Joe over there. Seems like a good time uncle kind of guy. But, as much as I hate Obama, one thing that scares me most is if a lightning bolt comes out of the sky and kills old Breezy. And suddenly, inconceivably, we are left with Joe Biden as President of the United States of America. Let that be the last thought that you think before you go to bed. Let that inspire your nightmares. Anyway, I, again, dropped my book. Terrible. You should never drop a book, especially this one, because it's the best book ever. I'm the author of 2084, The Search for Love, Hope, and Faith. A blending of 1984 and Brave New World. Everything that goes on in this book, well, except for the really crazy stuff, but, yeah, it's like, 80 years in the future here, so, well, 70 years. But, it's all going on. The slow destruction of all of our rights and privileges as Americans, and read it. You'll gain a new understanding about life. And as I said, you can own it for free every single weekend of this month. Enjoy. And War Journal, my story of revenge and self-loathing about the prisons that we make for ourselves. Great books, quick read. Thoroughly love it. There are still parts that make me tear up. Totally read it. You can get this one for free too. Both my books. For free. It's awesome. I maintain a blog at swampfoxpress.com. That's swampfoxpress.com. You'll be swampfoxed! It's a libertarian blog. It basically tells you everything you never need to know in the world, and if you read it, you will be wise. People will come to you for advice, and they'll say, ah, you must read the Swamp Fox. Long live the Constitution! Signing off.